there was a dark shade pulled over I felt like I couldn't see the light. I kept quiet for so long because I was so ashamed. So I've been very public about the fact that I struggled with postpartum depression after the birth of my third child. And, you know, up to that point, to be honest with you, I was probably one of those people that was like, oh, depression, just, you know, whatever, get over yourself. Until I experienced it. And it was for real. I could try to tell myself every scripture I'd ever heard, and I could try to talk myself out of whatever I wanted to, but yet I still couldn't get out of bed in the morning. I felt like I couldn't put my feet on the floor. I felt like there was a dark shade pulled over I felt like I couldn't see the light. For me to experience that, I think is what has helped me realize that it's very real, is chemical and needs some medical intervention, especially when it's postpartum and related to a pregnancy, and spiritual. So those that kind of want to push it all off on medicine, you cannot remove the God factor from this. But those that want to say, well, you don't need a doctor, you only need, I don't believe you can separate science and God. I believe science is because of God. So for me, I think it was, number one, I kept quiet for so long because I was so ashamed. And there are so many people in the church that are struggling with depression but never want to talk about it out loud because they're so ashamed. And that is what religion does. So the first thing we have to do is strip away religion, because this is about a relationship with Jesus that transforms you. So I think you have to give voice to what you're struggling with, whether it's depression or whatever it is. That shame is keeping you silent. You have to give voice to it. And for me, that came through talking to my spouse about it, but also getting great godly counseling. I needed counseling to help talk me through it. It's funny because I love the Word of God. I really do. I love the Bible. But all those like scriptures that I just kept trying to Jesus juke myself with, they weren't, I don't want to say it wasn't working, because it wasn't the Bible's fault. It was my roadblock that I had in my heart. And again, it was a whole lot of head stuff but hadn't transferred to my heart. And when you finally allow the truth of who God is and the truth of who He says that you are go from your head and really take root in your heart, that's what helps the light come back in.
Washed in the blood of your